Sorry for my hair. Tomorrow's my cleanup day. Anyway, a lot of people are wondering what time it is. And most of the church, most of the religious crowd, they definitely don't know what time it is. And how many truly can say that they use these last 7 weeks to get their hearts ready and to get their house ready, right? They don't see what time it is. We just had a major event yesterday that was going to set the stage for the man of sin to come on the stage. Now, God said he would raise up a standard, right? Christ in you, the hope of glory. Now, what is God saying to his called and chosen vessels around the world right now? If God had a message to speak out to his called and chosen, to the remnant, to his elect, what would the Father's message be to them? It's like that parable that the bridegroom came and he saw the church asleep, both the wise and the foolish virgins. What would God speak to the wise and foolish virgins, to his remnant, to those that he's forechosen since the beginning of the world? If you look at a caterpillar, it crawls on the earth. I'm sure you know this story. Well, then the time comes that the caterpillar goes into hibernation. And God's given us time to go into hibernation and to spin a cocoon around us, to enter into the rest of the Lord, just to rest in him. That's it, just to rest in him. So as the worm goes into this cocoon state and we come to the place of rest, this is where the transformation happens that will bring forth a new created order. That out of this cocoon, beyond the veil, will awaken a new paradigm of people that no longer be earthbound. They'll be born of the Spirit above, and they get to move in the realms of the Spirit. So we're on this time in the veil, and the Lord is saying the time has come for his chosens to rise up and to go beyond the veil, to enter into a time of rest, so that he can do a work of transformation within us as we press in to read his word, to pray, worship, however the Lord would lead us during the day, as we learn to spend time with him and to wait on him. That a change will occur, that he will bring forth the change, and we're in that time of change. And so some of you out there, you need to hear this. The church needs to realize we can get so focused on the what's coming, the different things that's happening, the judgments and all that, right? All these prophecies that are happening. That's just one side of the equation. The other side of the equation is for us to enter into the rest. So, we can look up and be aware that things are happening, but when these things come, it's time to draw closer to the Lord and to go beyond the veil, to enter into a time of rest, to set aside our mind, will, and emotions to seek him, so God can bring us through this time of change. And on the other side, that's where we're going to see the unveiling, the manifestations of the manchild, right? Time for the manchild to be raised up to heavenly places. This is not the bride. The manchild company is separate from the bride company. But it's time for the manchild company to be raised up to heavenly places. And it's the manchild that will feed the glory that's going to be emanating out of them. It's going to draw out the bride. It's going to draw in the bride. God's going to call in the bride, right? Raise up the bride. And that this man-child people, they'll have the oil to pour out. The very glory of God's going to go out, and it's going to begin to touch souls. And there's no way that this move of God can go forth. No one can come to the Father except the Lord draw them in the Spirit of the Lord. So it's going to people that's going to be manifested and walking in this realm, that the very light of heaven is going to go out from them, and the Father is going to draw in His bride. He's going to bring in this spiritual harvest. This is Joshua Taylor coming to you with this, I don't know what you call it, spiritual revelation, understanding of the times that we're in, from the 14th of September 2020 in Boston Bar, British Columbia, Canada.